Hi, once again, we continue with efficiency and the relationship it has with production possibility frontier. We've talked about productive efficiency and allocative efficiency, which means the economy is operating on the boundary. That is, the economy or the firm is operating on the boundary. That is productive efficiency. So there we talked about point A, B, C, D, which is productive efficient, and point E, which is productive inefficiency. We talked about allocative efficiency, which is at point A, point B, point C, and point E of the PPF, while point D is allocative inefficient. So we go to dynamic efficiency, and we know what dynamic efficiency is. Dynamic efficiency simply implies that a firm is thinking about the right combination or the right goods that it has to produce for the future. The firm or the economy is thinking more about the future. With the present, the economy is thinking more about the present and the future. That is where dynamic efficiency comes in. And when we talk about dynamic efficiency, it simply means that more investment are being done. More investment is done because the economy needs to grow. That is what dynamic efficiency is. And the dynamic inefficiency, if the firm or the economy is unable to understand the cost and the benefit of investing in the future, that is dynamic inefficiency. Dynamic efficiency occurs if the economy is able to utilize its resources in course of producing goods and services for the future, investing in education, investing in technological advancement, investing in human capital. This will bring about dynamic efficiency. For dynamic inefficiency, it only occurs when the firm or the economy is unable to understand the cost and the benefits of investing in the future. That is dynamic inefficiency. So here we want to talk about dynamic efficiency and the relationship it has with production possibility frontier, which is the PPF. So there's dynamic efficiency. So dynamic efficiency is shown by a movement of the PPF to the right in figure 5. This is our figure 5 anyway. In figure 5, an economy moves from point A to B to C over time. Dynamic efficiency will be achieved if the preferences of the present consumers and the future consumers are realized. Individuals face this problem when they are young and deciding whether to save for their retirement. If they spend all their income when they are young, saving nothing, will this optimize their welfare over their lifetime when they are left poor as pensioners? An economy could, for example, produce and consume at D rather than A. At D, the economy is producing far more consumer goods. This means that present consumption is higher than, say, at A. However, less investment is likely to mean that growth in the future will be lower than if the economy was at A. What if starting at the point D, the economy grew to reach the PPF boundary on which B is located? In contrast, if the economy started at A, could it have reached C in the same time? Which is the best outcome depends on the value that consumers put on the present and the future consumption. So for dynamic efficiency will happen if the PPF, if the economy is operating outside the PPF. That means there's outward shift in the PPF. That is productive, that is what we call dynamic efficiency. So here they are making, and whenever we have production possibility frontier, we should always understand that there's always an opportunity cost. That is why we have the combination of goods that has to be produced. Here, using the investment goods and consumer goods, based on what we read, if it is possible for the economy to produce consumer goods at D, to invest more on consumer goods than investment goods. Investing more at point D, it means more consumer goods are being produced than investment goods, which simply means that the economy is consuming more. That means the demand for goods and services within the economy is increasing. That is what it means. So producing at D does not simply mean that the future of the economy is in decline or there's no future for the economy. The economy might produce at D at the beginning and reach B afterwards and reach C at the end. So it means that producing more consumer goods does not simply mean that the economy would not be able to reach point B or point C. That is the point there. So producing more consumer goods at D, or producing more investment goods, or more investment goods, or right combination of investment goods at point A would not stop the economy from reaching point C or from reaching point B. The only thing that will stop the economy from reaching point A, from point B or C is the value that consumers put on the present and future consumption. So if consumers are putting more in the present consumption, it means investment goods will definitely be produced. If consumers are putting more in the present consumption, it means demand within the economy will also increase. And if demand within the economy is increasing, firms will be motivated, they will have the incentive to produce more. So definitely, output will also what? Increase. So investment in the present, investment in the future will definitely bring about an outward shift in the PPF. That is the point here. Investment now is about consumer goods. Investment in the future is about investment goods. Either of these two, the PPF will definitely shift outward. And if it shifts outward, it brings about dynamic efficiency. That is all about dynamic efficiency. So for dynamic efficiency to occur, it means our PPF has to shift rightward or outward from D to B to C, or from A to B to C. Either ways, here at point D, more consumer goods are produced. At point A, the right combination of consumer goods and investment goods are produced. D could go to B to C, A could go to B to C. But any point at the same time, what simply we need to know is that PPF and dynamic efficiency will only happen, the relationship between dynamic efficiency and the PPF is that the economy is moving forward. Growth is increasing, growth is happening within the economy. And for growth to happen, it could be from D to B to C, or from A to B to C. Either ways, there's always an outward shift. So any outward shift in the PPF will bring about dynamic efficiency. So that ends dynamic efficiency. And in the next class, we're going to talk about efficiency and inefficiency in different market structure. Thank you.